To date, over 197,000 people have enrolled in this course, and people are enrolling in the hundreds, if not thousands, weekly. One of the things that happens to me as one of the key people developing this is you're always asking the question, why? Why are people coming to do this? I mean, we have our own idea. I have my idea, my fantasy about why people would want to come. But to have a chance to actually have a conversation with somebody who's done it is very special. And periodically when people email me directly, I'll continue the conversation a little bit. So today, to find out that one of the people who had taken the MOOC was coming to one of our certificate programs became an intriguing opportunity for me to find out a few things about what it meant to her. So when I learned that Marie had actually come to Cleveland to take one of our executive education certificate programs, I was very excited because I remember she was one of many people who had emailed me and said, I'd like to pursue this further, what do you think? And depending upon the nature of the question, I have a number of different ways I answer it, but for people who want more practice or more depth, we have our exec ed programs, our master's, doctorate programs, and there aren't that many around the world that really help focus on leadership and emotional intelligence, none that have the kind of data we have. So it was intriguing. And then to find out that she actually decided to do it was a joy, actually. So to have this opportunity to be able to talk with her a little bit was a delight. So I came over, and it was fun to meet her face to face and to be able to interview her, if you will. But and I apologize for interrupting your questions.
I'm 32. I am a young and happy mom of 2 children, a boy and a girl, 5 and 2. And I work in consultancy. I used to be like in strategic and finance stuff. And now I am considering a career transition to work about HR things and talent management, stuff like that. Today I'm here to attend a class of about emotional intelligence, and I plan to have the complete program for a certification during 5 days here in Cleveland about leadership, basically. Yeah. It just happened that it resonates to me, like it seems to me really absolutely relevant for the organizations today, because I see a lot of suffering in organizations I am accompanying in my job. And I was just wondering, how can we revitalize our organizations and the workplace? I mean, make people love their work. And when I took the class on Coursera, the first one, it really hit me. I said, wow, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to bring in France. I want people to know that it is possible to make progress, to be together in the workplace with performance, yes, and, well, human relationships, yeah, basically, that's it. So emotional intelligence is about humanity, yeah, in economics. So I am absolutely interested in that subject. Well, I read it in the newspaper in France because the government just started a platform which name is FUN, F-U-N, and it's France Université Numérique, which is the same concept. And they talked about the different MOOC that exists already in the world, and I just typed Coursera because it was the first name. And when I looked at the classes proposed, I said, wow, that's amazing. I want to live in this world where we can share everything with everybody, and I tried. Absolutely not. I have never heard about him, like, no. Emotional intelligence, yes, but not Richard Boyatzis. Well, first of all, Richard Boyatzis was really like sharing his passion about the subject. And it was a new approach for me, like something we don't have in management school, classical management school, about leadership, which is more about skills, technical skills, how to manage, like budgets and deadlines, etc. And this way to approach the leadership was just very new to me. And the second point I would say is that we had exercises to do by ourselves, and then, we press the space bar button and then do homework and then listen again to the teacher. And it really it was an experience, a personal experience about the subject. So, yeah, it made it concrete for me. Yeah, for example, we were asking to think about people that really matter in our life, like, people that help you most. And I start thinking about, my whole life, all the people I met, the one that were dissonance, the others, and one that was resonant. And the exercise was actually to think about people that help me most, and also to realize what happened around this kind of people, what difference it makes in my life, and it made in my life, sorry. So yeah, that's what the exercise, for example. Relax. Totally relax. Like, I was at home. I could do it anytime. I had my 2 children, so it was my planning. And at the same time, I was so thrilled about the experience, because the subject was, I was really interested in the subject, but I just could do it my way. And I couldn't feel the stress of having a degree or doing things in time. Everything seemed to be proposed. It was only for my own experience to make the most of it. So I just, take the good pace for me. And it changed everything, because I start like, okay, I am just gonna learn and we'll see. And finally, I just go deep. And maybe the fact that there was no pressure, and I was the only one to decide to learn this, and to decide of my rhythm for learning this, was really cool, really cool. What happened is that I had kind of a revelation about the subject. Like I said, I want to do that. So I wrote an email to Richard Boyatzis, and I said, basically, I have to be honest, this is what I want to do. And he explained to me what kind of programs it was possible to attend to, and I jumped. And so I came here to make this, to have the certificate here. Some things were intentional, but some other things just happened because, you know what? At the end of the videos, after having made my exercise...
I think that's a tough way to ask somebody the question. Hi.
Hi. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Great
for
to
real.
meet you. Yeah, for real.
That's
For real.
amazing.
Thank you for coming.
I think it was the possibility to have free access to that knowledge. It was between my personal development, I would say personal interest, and I am in the middle of a reflection on my career, and it happens that I was so I was interested in the subject,
Right.
and it became the subject I wanted to work with, What I want to say is that I realized that it was possible for people to change. And this changed my life also, because I was hopeful about what we can do in the workplace with everyone. I was so excited about the class. Love. Right. I realized that I was loved for some things, or no. And I could count on people. I come from somewhere, and I have to do something with what I received. But yeah, this is the next step, because Coursera was, I think it was a solid basis, yeah. But I wanted to go deeper, so I think this is the good program. It's a good opportunity to share this knowledge, these discoveries with the whole world. I mean, now I know what you're doing, and I came here because I am, well, I'm sure that this is, what can I say? I looked all around in France this kind of knowledge and approach, and I couldn't find, and I find the approach that suits to me. It is in Cleveland, so I came. We are all making research all over the world. Why can't we share our knowledge just to go further, you know? And what you discovered with your teams, and it can change something also in my country. Yeah, I can tell them that. That's a good idea. But I keep talking about that because it's infectious. Je suis Weatherhead. Je suis Weatherhead.
I am Weatherhead.